My name is Daniel Humphry. I'm a freelance editor and creative director. I founded Off Life magazine, which is the UK's only street press comic. Magazines, to try and survive these days with the rise of digital, have had to kind of change over the last 5 to 10 years. A large part of this is becoming more niche, targeting themselves to a very defined readership. So you don't just have a travel magazine, you have a type of travel magazine for a type of traveller. So I think they've had to become higher quality. Both the editorial and the design has had to become more unique, more independent, and they've had to really hone themselves to the readership. Why would you read Hello magazine when you can go on the Daily Mail app? Its content is created without a lot of love. So the combination of being niche and targeted and having a lot of love for your readership has helped magazines survive in this kind of digital age. I keep myself motivated and interested in my work, but making sure I collaborate as often as possible, start as many small side projects as I can, maybe sometimes more than I can, and just making sure I'm interacting with the people who, in kind of design and publishing are doing interesting things. I think these days there's a real tendency, and it's kind of really easy to fall into that trap of just tweeting people and DMing them and emailing them and feeling like you've done something together. But just going out there and grabbing a beer and actually starting something small and interesting together can kind of put that fire back in your belly, and it reflects in all your work. I think that everybody who puts their effort into doing something kind of creative should at least desire to have meaning and have an impact with their work. There's already too much kind of nice looking fun stuff out there, and while that's great, there's probably enough to last a lifetime. So if your piece of work hasn't got purpose, then what is it? For Off Life, it was to kind of showcase all this incredible kind of wave of new comic artists to a whole new sort of readership. For the one thing I know book I did for Creative England, it was to help kind of struggling young creatives and share the experience of kind of industry heavyweights with them and give them a leg up. Even for Yellow, our project of 52 illustrators illustrating 52 weeks of news is to see what art can bring to news coverage that journalism can't or won't. So if you haven't got a purpose, or you're not trying to make a particular impact, one, what are you doing it for, and two, what is there for people to get excited about?